Just mixing up some concrete, guys, for this fence that we're putting in. These guys are helping me out again. They're learning how to use a level, learning how to mix up some concrete, learning how to put in a fence. The simple way, of course. But all we did so far was dig 4 holes and pretty much made a rough estimate of where we're going to put everything. So this is my starting point. This point right here cannot move, right? Everything else I can play with, but this point right here can't move. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this one in place. Now, next step is, since I know where I'm at right now, my next step, so let's go ahead, run down from here to the fence, to the fence line. Just making sure that he's straight with me. Right here, I want the fence to sit at 24 inches, 24 and a half feet, sorry. 24 and a half feet is where we're gonna go. So, now all we gotta do is move over. So you're lining up straight with me. Look at me. Right there. Yeah, you just want to be straight. That's tight. Aim just a little bit. Oh yeah, pull it tight, yeah. There we go. That's where we want to set our fence. Now we're right on level. Right on the money. For the next one, all the way to the fence, all the way to the fence. Right now. Got this up too high. Okay. There we are. Now from here to here, just need to lift up just to here. Just a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys, that's the fence. That's the way we got that in. Very nice and simple. This is going to go away as soon as the concrete dries. I'm going to move this and move the shovel. And then I have my fence in. So make things simple, guys. Keep it very simple. All we did, we measured off our house to keep our first measurement. We measured to the fence line. Made sure our fence line was good. So we got our first measurement. And then we just measured off the fence all the way down. And went ahead and kept with our level. Make sure we're staying level all the way over. And not that one. That one's green. That one's green, Mama. No, not that one, not that one, not that one. Look, get this one. Over here, look. Look, come over here. Look, this one over here. Look, no. This one over here. Next one, yeah, that one. Yeah, that one, get it. Yay. Okay, come on, you gonna eat it? No more, no. Oh, okay. Now you got 2? Okay. What you got? What you got in your mouth? Here's the new America at Amscott. Welcome to social distancing. Look at this. 10 people in the store at a time only. That's crazy. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to be outside right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and listen to the CDC advice and mask up while I'm out here. I'm mask and gloves on. Just need it. God knows. Yo, this is legit crazy. We at Walmart online. They say you gotta expect the unexpected. It's ridiculous, man. It's getting crazy out here. There are things that you would never expect to be living. You're living it. Strawberry's doing amazingly good, and really and truly, it reminds me of what's going on in the world right now. This strawberry came in this small plant amongst other strawberries in a nursery in this pot, and the strawberry didn't know any other life. The strawberry was quite content with this life,
I purchased the strawberry and I brought it home and I uprooted it. I took it out of the container. I took it from the only life it knew and brought it and put it in another pot. Now, you see the size of the pot, you see the size of this pot. When I transplanted the strawberry, I don't know if when you do a transplant, the first thing that wants to happen is the plant goes into shock. The plant feels like it's gonna die. That's why it reminds me of what's going on right now. We've been taken out of our comfort zone. We've been taken out of the only life we know, and we've been put into another place. And right now, we're in shock. But what the plant did is, after the shock, the plant realized that, hey, wait a minute, there's more soil here. There's more room for my roots to grow. So it spread more roots. And as it spread more roots, it's realizing, hey, wait a minute, I can send out arms. Now look how far. Mind you, this guy was in here. This was the only life he knew. Look. That's a strawberry, guys. That's a strawberry. He is so happy now. Happy with his new home. He has room to grow. You know, the strawberry was comfortable. You know, the strawberry, this was a comfort zone. This was the strawberry's comfort zone. The strawberry knew no better. This strawberry thought that this was life. The strawberry thought that this was life. The strawberry thought that there was nothing bigger than this. When he looked around, the strawberries next to him lived in the same thing. They were competing with each other to try to reach sunlight, and you know, they thought this was life. They thought this was what life had to offer. They had no idea. The other strawberries, if they haven't been purchased yet, are still sitting there, thinking that that's life. That this container right here is life. So when I uprooted him. You hear me? I uprooted the strawberry from its comfort zone. That's all the strawberry knew, is that it was getting uprooted. Strawberry thought it was time to die, time to quiver up and die. You should have seen these leaves. These leaves, the next day after the transplant, everybody leaned over, and I feel like that's how the world feels right now. I feel like we've been taken out of our comfort zones, you know, and a lot of us right now are in this place where we feel like it's over. We feel like, you know, it's time to just lay down and die. But what happened was, when I transplanted him, when after the shock was over, what had to happen now was the plant had to realize, hey, I didn't die. I'm still here. I'm still living. I still got life. The sun came up again, and I get to see the sun. So let me establish my roots in this new place that I found. And as it's trying to establish roots, it's realizing it has way more room to grow roots. Now it can reach even more potential that it had no idea about while it was sitting in that nursery. No clue about. This really reminds me of what we're going through right now. Okay, here's another example of how we grow the tomatoes. If you noticed, this was in the garden. This was supporting Ada's tomatoes. I've gotten rid of this. I've taken this out of the garden. I've taken that support out of the garden. And what I've done is I've put a trellis system containing of 4 different arms for this one tomato plant. Now, earlier I showed you how I prune it to get 1 stalk. Now, I've decided to get 4 stalks on this one tomato plant, right? And as you can see, the orange lines are simply tied to the fence. See that? It's tied to the fence, and it's back, and it's tied to that stalk. See the other one? It's tied to that stalk, tied to the fence, attached to the stalk. You see that down there? Attached to the stalk, tied to the fence over here. Another one, you see that? Attached to the stalk, tied to the fence. Okay?